Melanie Nelson here, director of TLS, and Detox mornings on your 30-day jumpstart kit can be pretty, not labor intensive, but if you've never done it before, there's a few steps. So you got in your 30-day jumpstart kit, the Jumpstart booklet, which goes through exactly what you got, how to use it. Included also is your tracking sheet in the kit, as well as on page 8 of the booklet for phase 1. And we're gonna go through that. But also on TLSslim.com, you can download the beautiful exercise guide and, oh my gosh, my favorite, the program recipes, so that you are enjoying yourself during this process and seeing how amazingly yummy eating TLS style is. And low glycemic impact eating is so good for your energy and your waistline and your health. So I just happened to bind them here, so that's why I have like this cool little booklet. You can do that too if you want. Staples and Office Depot do it. So let's go through your morning on detox. Now that tracking sheet and page 8 of your booklet make it a no-brainer. All you have to do is just follow step by step by step. So I've got a couple fun tips. You crawl out of bed. You know, most of you might have hit the snooze alarm once or so, but you know, groggy-eyed, barely walk straight, the first thing you're gonna do before you do anything else is mix up your daily essential kit, Isotonix. This is so special. In exactly 8 ounces of water. So measure out exactly 8 ounces of water. That is so crucial to get maximum absorption, maximum delivery, maximum benefit from these bad boys. This is the foundational vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that your body needs on a daily basis to run optimally. So that's the first thing you do. You're gonna mix it immediately into 8 ounces of water. Drink it immediately. Don't mix it with anything else. Don't put it in your smoothie. Don't do less water. Don't do more water. 8 ounces exactly. Now, if you are taking other isotonics, it's just add them in. 2 more ounces per serving. 5 minutes per serving, you're waiting. So if you're doing just the daily essential packet, which is fantastic, 20 minutes. It literally tells you that right on the tracking sheet. 20 minutes later, you're gonna do 1 scoop of the Neutropenia Fiber. Now our fiber is very special. Has L-glutamine in it, has a sampling of probiotics. So it is very, very complete, and L-glutamine is so fantastic for the gut and the brain. It is essential. So that is in the NutriClean. Now you can mix however much water you want with this to taste, so that's fine. But I like to do it in, as it says, 8 ounces of water, and I like to do room temperature. It tends to mix a little better, I find. And if you are on our TLS trim tea, oh my gosh, it tastes fantastic. 1 scoop in and one of our trim teas is really, really amazing. So you're gonna drink that immediately. I know it's a lot of fluid. Do expect to be detoxing through more trips to the bathroom, okay? It's just gonna happen, be prepared. So we do our fiber. At that point, you guys, we are going to take the release tablets that are in this kit. Now, depending on which country you're in, Canada or US, they look a little different. So I'm not gonna show them here, but you'll take your release tablet in the morning, or tablets in the morning. Also, if you tend to forget, I also find it a great time to take your 2 core, because your core is, based on the tracking sheet, supposed to be taken before your 2 largest meals, which is for the majority of people, lunch and dinner. So you're gonna take your 2 core. But if you're like me and you just absolutely never remember to take it during lunch, I just take it when I take my release tablets. It just happens to be very convenient. So pop them in. You've taken your release, your core, 2 of your core, and we continue down the list in which you're going to take some lemon and some hot water and drink it. This is so, so good, and it's something you might actually continue doing in the mornings. It's very good for flushing the liver. It's very good for alkalizing the body. It is absolutely so many health benefits to these little puppies. In some warm water, again, mixed to taste. Please don't add honey or sweetener, maybe a little stevia, okay? No sugars of any kind during detox. So it might be a little like this, but believe me, you'll feel the difference as you go through this week, okay? So while you're, sipping on your warm lemon tea, you might be preparing breakfast, which, based on our tracking sheet, is 1 serving of protein, 3 servings of vegetables, and a fruit. So I am gonna say that one of my favorite things to do during detox is eggs and veggies, and lots of veggies. And for some of you, that might be a little bit weird because we're used to eating bread items, flour items, strudels, muffins, etc., all kinds of gluten, right? So let's go veggies and protein, because protein and fiber at every meal make losing weight no big deal. So a Spanish omelet, a Greek omelet. I mean, you can have so much fun with eggs and veggies. You can do baked frittatas. You can do scrambles and skillets, eggs and grilled vegetables. I mean, just have fun with this, because, and for some people who've been in this health journey a very long time, we might grab the chicken breast or the salmon fillet that we cooked up from last night and have that with our veggies and have dinner for breakfast. And that's okay too. But as long as we're following this, we're gonna be just fine. And that's what makes it so beautiful, is there's really no room for what do I do next, because it's all laid out here. And again, take your core. Again, 2 core before your 2 largest meals. So don't forget to do, because you'll take 4 of these bad boys every day. Love core, because that is going to inhibit excess carbs and fats. Also help with your leptin hormone, which, we're talking about overeating, hunger, cravings. This really, really, really helps with that from a solution standpoint, from the body's hormonal standpoint. And then right before bed, with a big glass of water, you'll take your last set of pills in from your NutriClean, which will include 2 Hepato Cleanse capsules. Now that is really, really good for the liver, and we want to put the liver on spa for the week, and that's what part of what we're doing. Make sure you drink it with a big glass of water. Apologies if that's going to cause some of you to wake up in the middle of the night to go tinkle. But I promise you the benefits from this week are absolutely phenomenal for people who follow the program, and you can do anything for 7 days. It really is a launching to your Jumpstart program. Many people lose a substantial amount of weight and inches. Now, I do this detox periodically throughout the year, not because I have any weight to lose, but because it is so good for my health. And the more often and the more years that go by that I do this cleanse 1 to 3 times a year, the easier it gets, the less detox symptoms I have, the better I feel. The more I think, man, why don't I just live detox all year round? So I'm so excited for you, and just be excited that in phase 2 we get to introduce the shakes. I just had to put that in there. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. This is gonna be a phenomenal week. All the best. We'll see you soon. More tips to come, baby, more tips to come.